The next bread, which is smaller, it's called screen 15. This screen 15 has a very big story. It is used as at the London Exchange as the standard for giving other coffees prices. The smallest grade in this is screen 12. As you can see, it has smaller beans, and it's also used mainly for soluble coffee. Yeah. Instant coffee. We also have Arabicas on the table. This is the natural Arabica, mainly from Mount Rwenzori and the lowlands, the lower highlands of Ankole. We also have washed Uganda Robusta. This is just washed Robusta. Yeah, it is part of the other grapes. Now on this side we have Arabica. Mainly from West Nile. Yeah.
It's a very, very specialized way and attracts very high price.
Yes, it's washed at harvest, it's washed to this, and then it's processed into washed Uganda Arabica. We also have this bread, this coffee, and it's the highest trading coffee. It has a
This in Eastern Uganda.
Eastern Uganda on Mount Elgon.
Like wine, we just give a name to areas, with the coffee I give a name to areas.
Yes.
So we have provided these coffees, and the coffee testers can tell you this is Sese coffee, this is Bugisu coffee, this is West Nile coffee. Even if they are the same variety, they will tell you.
Yes, thank you very much. I think we should go back to the program. Okay, the cutting is next to you. Their tongues know how to discern different variables in the coffee. So right now they are doing this processing. After it is ready, it's roasted, and it is it's ground and put in the cups. The cups are to be an ordinary so that you can pick out, when you pick out the defects, it shouldn't be 2 by 2. It should be like 1 out of 5, not 3, but they shouldn't tie for the decision making whether it should be exported or not. So the odd number of cups already, they can be 5, they can be 7, they can be 9, they can be 11. But internationally they use 5. And all this coffee is coded. They don't decode the name of the producer or the producing area. It is coded and given to the testers. Each of these testers will test it from the dry fragrance, test the aromas, test the cup, file recording. When they finish the testing, they are going to sit in an area, discuss about each of these coffees, then reach a consensus or reach a score that it should be given to this coffee. Yeah, some of the coffees taste very good, they are above 80, they are specialty. some fall below 80 and they are not specialty. So that is how the good coffee is graded. It's mainly to discern the profiles, how the coffee tastes, what does it have, is it dark chocolate, is it citrus, is it prunes, dry fruits, tropical fruits, all that is in the cup. And then afterwards, what is its major attributes? Is it light? Is it heavy on the tongue? Is it sweet? Is it balanced? Everything is going to be captured. Yes. So afterwards, they are going to, after all this session, they are going to have a session of discussion with the people in Guangzhou so that they see how they are rating the coffee. But according to what we know, their scores should be a bit different because they are all trained by Coffee Quality Institute and they have licenses to grade the coffee. So thank you very much.
Would you like to try tasting?
No.
Your Excellency, the big story is just like wine. Before you buy your coffee, you have to know how to taste. But first you have to know you want to have a big bean size, and then you want also to know whether the bean size is going to be very tasty.
Even coffee is from the same area, they also still need to grade it.
Yes. The big roasters want to have the big beans because they roast uniformly and faster. And also, of course, you need few bags for your roasting. Then the raw grades, that's why they are being used for making instant coffee. Broken beans, small beans, uniform, they are not uniformly very having a good flavor. So that's why they even add sugars and flavors so that it tastes nice. But they are also very cheap. So that's why after doing the bean size, they come here to see whether the flavors are very good. Now, they are guided by, coffee is a science. So all these aromas, flowery, fruity, herbal, after the training, it goes in their mind. When they are rolling their tongue, they know it is tasting good. There is also a flavor wheel, which is used internationally. So all these flavors, whether you are Chinese, American, Italian, once you are trained kappa, you have the same flavor. And we had a good experience when we went to Yarabat in Yunnan. They've come to coffee recently, but they are doing a good job. But of course, here we have had a long time of training, and our staff can do much more than your people, but we are doing the collaboration that once our program is going there, they also know the real testing of our coffee and see how the trade between our countries can go. And I hope you are aware we have an office for coffee in Guangzhou. Initially it was a joint venture with the Chinese government, but now we are doing more promotion than the real trading. And linking to our traders here. Usually in our culture, when you come, you could taste. Even if you are not a good tester, get a feel of Uganda coffee. You want to try? No?
Not today. Okay. So I'll arrange for you, and you can come another day.
So right now, the cupping that is happening on the screen, we are already watching what we are doing.
In Guangzhou, right?
Yes, this is in Guangzhou.
That's light.
Yes, they started, because of the time difference, we started cutting earlier. Ours we started later, because of that time difference. But at the end, we are going to discuss.
We are already watching you.
Good.
Yeah.
So this is the other side. It's a kind of virtual
Live stream.
It's quite significant.
That's
So
right.
that Chinese audience knows this coffee. And I think the people will love it.
Yes,
Already,
yes.
people enjoy it.
Now, one of the bit of challenges we have is China, you have given us a good market, but logistically,
Oh.
to get to China is still a bit of challenge. There's still some, we'll be talking to our minister, there's still a bit of challenges to accessing the markets. But
Transportation.
China recently introduced certifications and other issues regarding exportation to China. So I think that's what they're talking about. Because previously there was not a lot of paperwork in terms of exportation to China, but recently some products the Chinese have demand various certifications before they're allowed to be shipped.
Okay.
Yes, so that's what he's talking about, and
I see.
they'll come and discuss that matter with you.
Yes, of course. We encourage more export to China.
There are 1.6 billion Chinese.
1.4.
1.4.
Yes. In the future, will be.
In the future. If 50 million Chinese drink a cup a day of Uganda coffee, then all our problems are solved. 50 million cups a day.
Oh, 1%?
Well, 50
50
million Chinese is nothing.
Yes, sure.
50 million cups of coffee, of Uganda coffee.
No problem.
That's what is negotiating with you, to encourage them to drink 50 million cups a day.
and then to drink the best coffee, because Robusta coffee is very good. So if you want to do cappuccino, you want to do espresso, you use Robusta coffee, and it is indigenous in Uganda. Much better than the Vietnam, Indonesia, because this is the genetic diversity.
Yes. I think people love it. Any issues how to increase awareness of the Uganda coffee.
Yes.
And its quality.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the issue.
So maybe at the appropriate time, the boss and his team can come and have a formal discussion with you,
Yes,
so that you can appreciate more their concerns, and then you can give them more details on how to take advantage of your market and what they need to do in order for them to penetrate deeper in the Chinese markets and increase the volume of exportation there.
Sure, I'd love to.
Yes. So if we give you notice so that you can pick up the information from China, enough information so that when you have the meeting with them, you're well informed of how to respond to these issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solve all these issues. No problem.
And this is the first cutting we are having in China. We plan to have another one in Beijing, in Shanghai, and Tangshan, so that we continue to penetrate, different regions in China to know.
I think ask some more people to join this awareness campaign. So people know that the Uganda coffee is very good quality. Because they're so good when I come here. I love it.
Okay. Next time we are going to invite you and take a cup of coffee. Then when you are creating awareness, then they know you are promoting something you have also tasted.
I can show you that my colleagues, every morning that they have coffee.
This one's here.
Yeah, they only...
But
That's only 2 cups.
seems they are not drinking Ugandan coffee.
We need 50.
Yeah, we're drinking Ugandan coffee.
They are taking Ugandan coffee.
Yes.
Which brand?
It's from the Manzuri. Yes, it's Arabic coffee.
I'm going to arrange to send you some packets.
Oh, thank you
that
so
we
much.
take Ugandan coffee. And we select the best from Uganda, and that's what we are going to send to you.
Thank you.
And my colleague went back home. The Far East,
Yes, yes.
I think he bought a lot of huge package of coffee.
That's very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sparing your time, and we are very privileged, and also my minister. Thank you for keeping those good relations with China. China, we have good relations, and we want to strengthen them in trade and investments, and coffee is part of the big story. Yes, sir.
Well, we will meet someday to discuss how to...
I'm going to arrange a meeting at the soonest opportunity.
Okay.
I'll arrange the issues with them.
Yes.
Send it to you in advance.
Yeah.
You collect the information from Beijing
No problem.
or from wherever, how to respond. Then we'll fix a date for the meeting
No
so that you can respond to the issues raised.
Yes.
Okay? I'll work on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime. We will.
Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction.
Thank you, sir.
I widened.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all. Up to you, sir. Yeah.
Some cappuccino.
No labor. Sunshine, Uganda is gifted with tasty food varieties, including fruits you cannot find anywhere in the world. In this regard, therefore, investing in agro-processing sector provides enormous opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me briefly talk about coffee production in Uganda in order to give a true picture of what is happening in our coffee industry in the country. Uganda ranks 7th top coffee producer in the world and 2nd in the African continent. This means, therefore, that there is plenty of supply of this product in the country. There are two main types of coffee grown in Uganda, namely Arabic and Robusta. Annual production on average is made up of 15% Arabic and 85% Robusta. Robusta coffee is grown in low altitude area up to about 1,200 meters above sea level, while Arabic coffee is grown in the highlands of about 1,500 to 2,300 above sea level. Uganda exports 60% of its coffee to European Union market and only about 1% to China. However, with the high level of bilateral relations that exists between two nations and the increased Chinese coffee consumption, it's high time business people came in and used the opportunity and do trade of this item. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to let you know that Uganda has a bilateral memorandum of understanding with the People's Republic of China that allows our coffee to Chinese market. It therefore makes business sense that with good bilateral relations, first-class Ugandan coffee product, and in soon commencement of direct flights from Uganda Airlines to Guangzhou, China, I'm hopeful that trade volumes between the two countries will increase. Let me draw your attention to some of the instant investment opportunities in Uganda coffee sector. These include coffee processing for export, coffee roasting and grinding, and production of instant coffee. Given that Uganda coffee has a very good intrinsic quality due to its altitude, volcanic soils, and farming systems not easily found anywhere in the world, return on investment in the coffee sector in Uganda is a sure way of making profits. As I conclude, I wish to assure you that the Embassy and Consulate of the Republic of Uganda remains ready and committed to provide all the necessary support and information to enterprises in China wishing to trade with our country anytime feel free to contact us for additional information so that you can take your deliberate decisions to invest in our country. I thank you so much. I wish you good luck.
Thank you very much, Your Honorable, for excellent speech. We, as introduced, Uganda is indeed one of the hottest and most promising markets and hubs for Chinese business to enter, to invest, to set their strong footholds in Uganda, and not only in Uganda, beyond Uganda to the whole Africa continent. And the coffee is one of the most promising pillars and fields for Chinese people and for Chinese enterprises, entrepreneurs to eye on. 非常感谢大使阁下的精彩的发言。那乌干达的确是一片热土。那乌干达欢迎中国的投资商、企业家去乌干达投资，去开发乌干达的咖啡市场。刚刚也提到，乌干达是全球第7大的咖啡市场，也是非洲最主要的咖啡的产国。那中乌两国的关系非常良好，包括的进口的许可权已经拿到，包括了最重要的一个讯息，就是乌干达与广州在疫情后很快就要建立直航，这是非常好的利好。